Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Kelvin here. Since young, we have been told that we need to study hard, get good grades, find a good job, or we will get disowned by our family. Just kidding. But most of us are on this endless pursuit of money, where we earn money, spend money, earn more money, spend more money for more than half of our lives. After that, we retire and live what little remains of our short life. But what if I told you this? You don't have to work your entire lives away. In fact, if you do the steps correctly, you'll be able to achieve financial independence and retire even as early as in your 20s. If it sounds magical, technically, yes, it's the magic of math. So, in this video, I want to give you 4 simple steps on how to achieve financial independence and retire early. But before I start, I would greatly appreciate it if you can help to tap the like button. In return, I will show you a dog taking a shower. Alright, let's start right now. The first thing that you will need is emergency funds. Yes, I know that emergency funds are boring and you certainly can't get rich off your emergency funds. But just think of it as the seatbelt in your car. If you ever touch wood, get into a car accident, the seatbelt will save your life. The rule of thumb is to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses as your emergency funds. So, if your living expense is $1,000 a month, you can save anywhere between 3K to 6K as your emergency funds. This money will be your break glass in case of emergency money. And no, I don't mean emergency like, oh no, I feel thirsty, I want to drink pao pao cha. Or, oh no, I want to queue for 12 hours to buy a new watch. Those are not emergencies, yeah? I mean emergency kind of emergency, like losing a job, accidents, or your water pipe breaks and you need money to fix it. Put your emergency funds at a place where you can access it immediately. And no, don't put it in a Milo tin. Later the insect come eat your money, then you know. The best place to put would be a high interest savings account like DBS multiplier, where you can earn around 0.5% to 1% interest. It ain't much, but it's still free money, yeah? With a 6K emergency fund earning 0.5% interest, you will already get $30 interest. That's more than enough for you to buy 5 Thai fund with fish already, yeah? Second, cut back on your expenses. This sounds super easy, but not everyone can do that. They go and buy car, buy condo, buy expensive chicken. Then at the end of the month, they'll be like, where money? So, here's a way to think about money. Let's say you earn $5,000 a month. On average, you'll be earning $28 an hour. So, for example, this is the Royal Umbrella Thai Home Money Rice, which costs $28. What this means is that this rice costs 1 hour of your life to buy. Or let's say if you want to buy this colorful Nike shoe, it costs 8 hours of your life to buy. Everything that you buy costs money, which you'll be exchanging with your life. And since there's a limit to how much you can exchange, you can't possibly buy everything. That's why you need to choose. Do you want to live a luxurious life where you drink Starbucks every day, eat fancy food every meal, wear branded clothes, or do you want to achieve financial independence and retire early? So how? Here's the secret. Every single expense can be optimized. To save on food, don't eat out so often. Cook as much as you can. Pro tip, if you are buying groceries, get them from the wet market because they are much cheaper and fresher. To save on transport, don't grab here, grab there every day. You're not some CEO like Gupta-san earning a few $1,000,000 a year, yeah? Just take the public transport whenever you can. Only use SIM-only plan. Sign up for a cheaper electric plan and review your insurance. There are tons of ways to save money. Just check out forums or YouTube videos for more tips. Then, on top of that, start using credit cards to pay for all your expenses. A basic card like the Citi Cashback Plus will easily give you 1.6% cashback on your expenses. When you add up all these savings, you will easily save a few $100s to a few $1,000s every month. However, with that being said, there's something you need to be careful of. There's a thin line between saving money and saving too much money. Sure, you can save money by eating cheap Thai fun every single meal. But if you end up being unhappy, then it won't be worth it at all. This whole thing about financial independence and retiring early is a long journey that can easily take years to achieve. The important thing is to enjoy the process and be happy. So find out what's your baseline, like stuff that you absolutely can't save on. If you want to eat nice food every week, just do it. If you want to travel every year, it's fine. Or if you want a cute puppy, do whatever that makes you happy. And even so, all this can be optimized. Like for fancy meals, check whether they have lunch promos or credit card promos. For traveling, search for cheap flights with Skyscanner. For pets, adopt instead of buying from a pet shop. Okay, the next step is to pay off your high interest debt. Personally, I consider anything above 4 to 5% as bad debt. Stuff like renovation loan, student loan, and worst of all, credit card debt. If you have those, chop, pay them off. That's because they are charging you interest every month. They be like nom, eat away at your money. For example, if I have an 80k debt with 5% interest, when I finish repaying, I will have paid extra 7.7k in interest alone. So the sooner you pay back, the less interest that you will pay. There are two ways to pay off debts. First is the debt avalanche method, where you pay off the debt with the highest interest first. That way, you will end up paying less interest overall. Second method is the debt snowball method, where you pay off the debt with the lowest interest first. It may not sound logical because you end up paying more interest. But the idea is, if you see the number of debts reducing, you will feel more motivated to pay off your debts. So just do whichever methods that suits you more. On the other hand, if you have a low interest debt, like a mortgage loan, which is only 1 to 2% interest, I wouldn't recommend rushing to pay it off. That's because if you invest the money in the stock market over the long term, you can easily earn way more than just 1 to 2%, unless you are a noob. Just joking, yeah. Long story short, high interest debt, pay off as soon as possible. Low interest debt, take as long as you can to pay off. Quick pause. Webull is a new stockbroker that lets you trade stocks for a low fee of $0. They also have fractional shares, which lets you buy stock with even just $5 hongbao money. Right now, Webull has upgraded their latest sign-up promotion. If you sign up, deposit at least $2,000, then make 6 buy trades on either US stocks, ETFs, or options, you will receive up to $120 worth of Microsoft shares. This promotion ends on August 1st. So if you are interested, you can sign up with my link down below. With that being said, let's get back to the video. Now, once you have done all the basics, here comes the final step, investing. Here's one thing you need to know about money. Your money will control you unless you know how to control your money. Hashtag quote of the year, hashtag lame. Remember, during the interview, the interviewer will ask, why do you want to work with us? The answer is, I want money lah, duh. But of course, you won't say that. You will say something nice to make the guy happy. Like, because your company is the best and I only want to work for the best. Anyway, my point is, the reason you are working month after month is because you need money to pay for your expenses. In other words, you are being controlled by money. But the fact is, your money is actually your slave. That sounds weird when I say it out loud. Let me use another word. Your money is your army. The secret as to why so many people are able to retire early is because they learn how to make money work for them. And the easiest way by doing so is by investing. So let's say if you just invest the money in the S&P 500, historically, it has given around 10% return a year. Or if you invest in Singapore dividend stocks, you'll be getting around 4% dividend every year. If you keep increasing the amount of money you invest, eventually, you will have an entire army of money working for you. When that happens, you will be free. So how much do you need? There's something called the 4% rule, where researchers found that if you only withdraw 4% from your investments every year, you can theoretically live off your investments forever. The equation is your annual expenses divided by 4%. Let's say if you spend $2,000 a month, multiply by 12 months, divide by 4%, you get 600k. The moment you have this amount, congratulations, you have achieved financial independence. But recently, another study said that it should be around 3% thanks to inflation. So instead of 4%, you divide by 3% to find out how much you need in order to reach financial independence. Now, the question is, what should you invest in? There are tons of investment options out there. How to choose? If you are new to investing, the easiest way is to invest in a broad-based index fund like S&P 500, which has the top 500 companies in US. Or if you want to be even safer, you can invest in the top companies around the world with BWRA. Their returns are somewhere around 5 to 10% annually, which may sound low to you, especially when you compare them to growth stocks and crypto, which can easily give 100% or more a year. But slow and steady wins the race, yeah. Investment is not a get-rich-quick scheme, so don't invest today and be like, "Where Lambo?" Just invest consistently, don't time the market. Market go up, you buy. Market go down, you cry a bit, then you buy more. If you can keep doing this over the long term, you will do well. So those are 4 simple steps to achieving financial independence and retiring early. Of course, it's easier said than done. But if you can achieve it, I promise you that it will be worth it in the end. Anyway, that's all for today. Like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.